Oh, you caught me. I'm sending out this video today to talk to you all about caffeine use. Whether it can benefit you, whether it can help you out in your sport, and what you need to be aware of. As far as amounts go, a cup of coffee like that, it's about 100 milligrams of caffeine. A sport gel, another way to get your caffeine, maybe 50 milligrams of caffeine. A caffeine pill, each pill might be 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's 2 cups of coffee right there. Whether it can help you, caffeine studies show that it will have some benefits as far as, say, time trial performance or performance to exhaustion in some sports. Where it will not help you is in a maximal effort or your one-time power. For example, a bench press. You won't bench press more weight because of caffeine, but a lower weight, maybe you'll get more reps. That's what the studies have shown. Now, some disadvantages are restlessness, anxiety, an inability to sleep for some people, depending on your tolerance, possible headaches. Those are all things you need to be aware of if you're going to try caffeine out. The reason I mentioned some of those certain amounts is that if you're going to try caffeine as a ergogenic aid or a performance enhancer, 3 to 6 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. So what that equals out to is, say you weigh 150 pounds. That's about 200 to 350 milligrams. So that could be a couple of cups of coffee, several gels. You need to consider the ways that you might try your caffeine. The concern, though, and you need to be aware of this, is that caffeine is on the banned substance list for the NCAA. And so if you get tested at an event, they will test for caffeine. And if your caffeine levels are above a certain point, you will be flagged for that. Now, the amounts are pretty high. It's the equivalent of almost 5 to 6 cups of coffee within 2 hours of your event. And that's a lot. But you need to be aware that this could come up and could be a concern for you. As far as the recommendations go, I threw out some numbers. As I always tell you, nothing new on race day. That's my motto. And what that means is just like a brand new pair of shoes or a new piece of equipment, experiment during practices. Try something out at practice, see if it works for you. If you find a benefit, possibly use it. Be aware of the consequences if you use too much, as far as the disadvantages as well as the consequences if you get tested and fail. So I hope that answers all your questions. Please feel free to seek me out with any other questions you may have, and good luck, and we'll see you in the weight room.